Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time that you're joining, welcome to the family. So guys, I released a video talking about the fact that I was working and studying in China, and that video went viral. It was so shocking to me and it was so surprising. I understand why such a video should go viral, because in China it's not like you're allowed to work as a student. So I understood why everybody was just reacting. Today I'm going to be talking about it, why I think I got a job as a student in China, and also if this is something that you want, you should watch this video because this would really help you. Okay,
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind.
the first thing that you need to understand is that I didn't even apply for this job, and also I did not even ask my school to give me this opportunity. So it's not something that you can actually throw on my face like, oh, are you lying or not? I didn't even know that it was even possible as a student to actually work. I mean, when I came here, I was still like trying to figure out my life. I had just resigned from a job, guys. I was going through life. So I'm not here saying, oh, I'm going to get one opportunity from anybody. I did not know this. I didn't know it was actually possible. So put yourself in my shoes, okay? You have heard all your life that as a student, you're not allowed to work, right? And then you come to a school, and then this school just all of a sudden, out of the blues, they call you, please come to the office, blah, blah, blah. And you go to the office. Mind you, I was not even prepared for the interview. I did not know I was having an interview. They just called me and I should come to the office. So I went to the office. I sat down there. They did their interview. I didn't even think I was qualified. I didn't think I was good enough. But I knew that I already have like an experience working. I already knew that. So for me, I just sat down there, see what I wanted to say. The other guy was the one that was even very active. He was really communicating with them. I couldn't even communicate with them that much because I already was skeptical. I was really scared. I know what it's like working with a Chinese. So in my mind, I was just like, God, I don't know if I want to do this again. I don't know if I'm ready to actually go ahead and work with a Chinese company again or a Chinese school, because I know what I went through. I mean, from the very first company I got, they actually came to our school. They came to our school when I was doing my master's, and then they employed me, and then I started working with them. I didn't work there for so long, and then they sacked me after just a month, after they had wasted all my time processing my visa, processing everything, and just in a month they just decided that they wanted to sack me with nothing. I didn't do anything, guys. I mean, sometimes I wish that I did something so that I could easily come here and actually say, oh yeah, I did something. This is what I did. But to be honest, I didn't do anything. It was just like, it was just one day that me and someone had a misunderstanding. I don't know what happened. The next day they sacked me. I'm like, what? Is this how they do it in Chinese companies? Like, I was the one who was actually bullied. I was the one who was attacked, and I'm the one getting sacked. The second school I got, I was very careful, and I left. The moment they said doing the same thing they were doing to me, like bullying me and everything, I left. Do you understand? So for me, I already knew that when you're working in a Chinese company, they overwork you, they overuse you, then they don't want to pay you. This is the problem. They don't want to pay you as a black girl. I don't know, maybe they are just there feeling like you're not worth their money or something like that. I don't know what is their reason. But I was very scared. So I remember just sitting down there in the office, and I was just there, and that other guy is from Pakistan. He was just saying whatever he wanted to say. For me, I was just there, just nodding, listening to them, all the things that they wanted to say. And finally, they reached out to me, and then they gave me this job. So I was really happy, and I was really grateful because I needed money, and mind you, I have not even started my major yet. For those of you that see me always posting online, that's because I have so much free time. I've not started my PhD yet, so I'm just here just relaxing, creating content, going to work, because my PhD, my major is going to be starting September. I think this is the first reason why they gave me the job, because my major is starting September. So right now, I'll probably not be doing anything. I'm just relaxed. I'm free. So the school thought it wise to actually get me a job. The second reason they actually got me a job is because of my supervisor. So you need to understand that for your school to actually give you a job, they need to have the permission of your supervisor. So maybe my supervisor actually told them that it was okay for me to get a job, because my supervisor actually called me to his office, and he's actually the dean. Okay, he's actually the dean. So he called me to the office. He spoke to me about my major. He told me that, oh, he's going to be my supervisor. I was so happy, because I won't say I was so happy, but I was just happy that, okay, fine, I have time to relax, to chill, think about my life, what I really wanted to do. So he actually said to me that if I need anything, like if I need financial or if I need a job, I can reach out to the international office and they can get me a job. That was what my supervisor said to me. So you need to understand that in order for you to actually get a job, your supervisor have to be in agreement that you're going to be working. And I'm telling you, this is rare. Not all supervisors will be like, they want to allow their student go and work when they want you to do some coursework and everything. But me, they allow me to go work. So your supervisor have to be in agreement. There's some documentation that he will have to sign to say, yes, he has actually allowed you to go work. For those of you that don't believe if this is true, I'm here to tell you that this is true, because this is me actually telling you guys that I have my visa. I saw my visa there written there. Yes, I'm a student. It's written there, student visa. But even on that day on my visa, you can clearly see in there that you can work off campus. It is there. And that's the thing, as an international, if you're in China, when you come to China, you hear a lot of people tell you a lot of things about the things that you can do in China or things that you can't do in China. And I understand this, but I always tell people, see, do not always believe everything you hear. Make sure you try your best to do your own research, so you'll be very, very sure if the information that you're getting is actually true or fake news. I know that a lot of people will say, oh, she's giving fake news, but I'm not giving fake news, because I'm not hearing it from somewhere else, or I'm not hearing it from the agents. This is what happened to me. So maybe you can say, oh, as a student, I shouldn't say I'm working, but I'm working. So I don't know what other thing that I have to say for you guys to actually believe me that I'm actually working as a student. Maybe next year they might cancel it, because I don't know, this visa thing is for a year, right? It's for a year, and maybe the next year they can decide to be like they want to change it. But I know someone currently, he's doing his PhD, who has been working since he came to China, and he is doing his PhD as a student. And if you want to say, oh, okay, maybe it's just only for PhD students, the guy who I'm working with, he's a master's student, and he just started his master's. So it's not even just for PhD. Even master's student can actually work as a student. You just need permission from your university. You just need permission from your supervisor. So the moment they give you this go ahead, the permission to work, you can go ahead and work. For me, I was thinking that, okay, if I'm going to be working, maybe I have to work in my field. Do you understand? Like an intern. That was what I was thinking. But guys, I'm not doing anything in my field. I'm literally working as an English teacher. So I don't know how to say, okay, maybe I have to do something in my field, but I'm not doing anything in my field. I'm working as an English teacher. Do you understand? And the truth is that I would prefer to even work in my field. Do you understand? If there's one thing that will make me say, you know what, I don't want to work again as an English teacher, there are two reasons. Number one is because they don't pay you the same way they will pay a full-time English teacher. Best believe it. The money I'm getting, it's not like that much compared to when I was really, really working, right? The second reason why I'm going to leave is because I'm not doing my major. Okay, why would I want to teach English? Yes, I used to teach back in my country, but right here, this is not my major. So this is the main reason why I might be like, okay, you know what, I don't want to work or whatever. So guys, this is all I can say to you. Please try as much as possible not to always believe everything that people tell you. I tell people, if you want to know anything about China, sometimes you can actually just go to the immigration office. When they sacked me in the first office, there was nothing they did not tell me. They told me that, after 1 month, you need to go back to your country. You're not supposed to be in China anymore, blah, 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 blah. What did this company not tell me? But you know me, I'm the kind of person that I don't just believe whatever you want to say. And secondly, because I have been talking about China, I've been reading a lot about China immigration. So I knew that it wasn't like that harsh, the way the company were trying to make it like, oh, I was like a nobody just because they had sacked me. Yes, they had sacked me, and that's a good reason for me to say, you know what, I want to go back to my country. But if I have another company or I have another school who decided, you know what, you can come work with us or you can come and stay with us, I was still good. I could still stay back. Do you understand? But I was not so sure. So what I did was that I went to the immigration office and I went to ask them questions. And they told me that, oh, it's fine. I can still stay as much as I have gotten another company or another place to work. I can still stay, try to process my document very, very quickly. And you know what? I said, okay, fine. I moved to Shenyang. Though I still went to the immigration in Shenyang. See, guys, I was never scared. I was always going to the immigration office. I was always asking questions. So I still went to the immigration office in Shenyang and I still asked the woman question. Though she was telling me that, oh, I was not supposed to come to Shenyang except I had gotten my work permit. Do you understand? But I told her that, yeah, I know, but I'm still processing it, blah, blah, blah. She now said, okay, but normally you need to have your work permit before you actually move down here. I did not know that, but she still allowed me to stay. After I already went to the police and I reported that, oh, I was here. I did my police clearance. I got my police registration form and they knew that I was in Shenyang already. So it's not like I was actually like disobeying any rule or disobeying any law. So this was something I did where I was still processing, and it took me 2 months. 2 months. So you see, my work permit had already even expired, but I was still in China processing my document. And after I did, my visa had not expired. It was only just my work permit that had expired. But I still stayed in China for the 2 months process, and I got my work permit and I got my visa. The funny thing was that when I was leaving the second school, they did not even want to tell me whether they had cancelled my visa or not. I mean, these people cancelled my visa, they did not even tell me. But the thing about China is that even when they cancel your visa, you still have 1 month. Your visa is still valid. Your work visa is still valid for a month. So even if they cancel your visa, they cannot just cancel you immediately. Like, you still have 1 month to be in China. I hope this video was really, really, down to the point, because I know that when I posted the video and it went viral, I was just like, oh my God, a lot of people don't know this. Maybe I should even come here and talk about it. Tell people that yes, you can work. Yes, you can work, girl. If you're a student, just ask your university. Ask them. They can do this thing for you. If they don't want to do it because they don't want to do it, but they can do it for you. The only reason why I feel the police is disturbing is because you don't have the documents to say, okay, as a student, you can work. It's the police that is disturbing you, not the immigration. The moment the immigration have given you permission to work in China, you are free. Even when the police come to you, blah, 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 you can just show the police that, please, I have the document to work. The police is your friend. In short, China police, they are really nice. So I don't know why people are scared of the Chinese police, because I really like them. I think they are really nice. You can actually talk to them. I mean, if you are always getting in trouble in China with the police, it's probably because of the way you approach them. Probably because of the way you talk to them. Maybe you talk to them in a very disrespectful way, or you talk to them in a very demeaning way. Of course, if you're talking to anybody in a very disrespectful way, why would they want to do anything nice to you? Right? They are humans too, so you respect them, respect their job. And when I was in Shenyang, and I wanted to leave Shenyang, and the day I needed my police clearance, I went to the police immigration, and I needed my police clearance, and they closed for that day. They were not allowing anybody inside. Even the Chinese were not allowing them inside. But I had already booked my flight for the next day. I mean, I had to be asking the police, and they were so nice. They carried my passport, entered inside, did everything, and brought my police clearance for me. So in my mind, I'm like, why is it that a lot of times internationals are always like trying to paint something that is not actually there? If they are not good to you, it's because of the way you are, right? It's your approach. That's what I mean. When they sacked me in the first company, or how they treated me in the first company, I didn't even feel bad about it, because I know that it has to do with money. Anything that has to do with money, people are very weird. But yeah, I took my fate and I moved on. So guys, I hope this video was helpful, because I just wanted to put it out there, everything that God has done for me, because I'm really, really grateful. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.